trying out the Final Fantasy 15 Comrades stream proper this time. So we're gonna do a bit of just some random hunts going, really.
I remember
So we're just gonna look over the weapons here real quick. Just need to check the gear and whatnot, and then we'll get started, really. So we got the, and I'm probably gonna mess up on the names a good bit here, but we got the Hota Rumaru, a level 40 katana, the kitchen knives level 3 from the good old Tomberries, the golden axe and the venom bow with the just cycle of Omniguard, which is, I've been using this for the past while now. I think it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I find that the shield it generates is quite handy, you see. So we're, just give me a few moments and we're gonna begin a few more hunts here. Let me just check the items here real quick as well. Let's see, clothing. Alright, here we go with the treasures. So so far, equipment wise and gear wise, it looks okay to me. Got some good upgrade materials to do closer to whenever I actually get the proper good gear for it. So yeah, that should be okay. So we're gonna actually begin a few hunts here now. So
on your horizon.
What hunt should we do? I think we should try out. We'll do this one here for a bit of banter.
A fine choice. I wish
Just
you
get
a
some
safe return.
AI going and we're good to go. Of course, the fun part's hello Ellie, ISA by the way. And the fun part is, of course, the good old loading screens. Wonder how long it would take us to load in this time. So, let's see how this goes. You know, a fun part about the loading screens is seeing the little loading screen circle thing, keep it on going around a lot. Passes the time. Wonder how many times a minute it... Alright, here we go. Right. We'll just run on into the tent and grab some materials. Get a nice big can of fish here. Quite like my fish, you see. Although I do prefer salmon myself. So I'll hit the part and we'll just wait for the AI to load in. Then we'll be good to go, I think. Right. Ah, yes, we got the other Kenny Crow here. There we go. We got two Kenny Crows now. There we go. Kenny Crow is happy to see the other Kenny Crow. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're just gonna load on in and hopefully this here mission goes well. Alright, here we go. Let's go and start beating some enemies. I didn't think the real Kenny Crow would have joined, but he did. And funny enough, he's actually pretty powerful. He usually spawns like 10 levels above you. Oh, he's actually a pretty decent ally. Like, he do wields salmon, which is pretty fun. Alright, let's just keep bringing down these here enemies here. Get the kitchen knives out. But they do good damage against these here imp enemies. I forgot what weapons do good against the two snake things, but we'll see what happens. I imagine it'll go alright. There we go. Alright, need to heal up. I think they've gotten poisoned. Alright, here we go. Switch back to the katana, because it does good damage against him. There we go. Almost dead already. The only downside about using the AI is that they can only have like one set of weapons on at a time. Like the real Kenny Crow, he can only dual wield his salmon. So they can't bring like, I don't know, daggers or whatever to mix up the damage a bit, just in case. like, you know, talking about weaknesses and whatnot. Here we go. We'll just, oh dear, we'll just bring this big dude down, and then we'll beat the boss whenever he spawns on in. There we go. Bring down that tent, then we'll focus on this big dude again. There we go. There we are. And here's the boss. This should be fun. Shoot a few crossbows. There we go. We got the poison damage going. Let's see what the... Alright, the dagger. There's good damage against him. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I think it will, but we'll just have to see. There we go. Alright, he's going to do his jump attack. There we go. At least the poison's really useful. Alright, he's about to go down. That's good. Alright, he's almost down. There we go. I think a few more hits and that's him down. There we go. All done. That went quite well. But quicker than I thought it would be. There we go. We'll have a close-up of good old Kenny Crow for celebrations. And of course we have a real one here as well. You must be a bit surprised to see two of us. Indeed. Well, let's head back to camp, see what food we got. Oh, that's strange. We loaded in a bit faster than usual.
I ain't your servant, you know.
And nice, we got Sid for a change. Let's see what he bought with him. See if we get that nice 30% buff for weapons and stuff.
At least
20%, I suppose that's decent, I guess. Would have liked the 30, but well, the 20 will be fine. Now, if this here method still works, we can make a new character, and as long as we have a new character made, I think the buff stays on them as well.
I ain't done much cooking since we set up shop at Hammerhead, but I'd say I still got it.
Indeed. 20% bonus is always handy. I suppose I'll go on ahead and keep that then with a new character. So we're just loading in. There we go. And now to load back into the town. Not too fun having a cough. That's annoying, really. Indeed, Kenny Crow's OP. So then, lads, how's it going today then? You guys doing much for Christmas, no? Okay, here we go, we're back in town now. Looks like we've got some donations here too. Let's see what we got. Grenade fragments, that's handy. Some tiny feathers. Some more power, that's nice. And we can check back later to see if any more has arrived. That's okay. Right. We'll just head on up and we'll get that new character made to keep that there buff handy.
Anything I can assist
So
with?
avatar, we'll make a new character here, so if anyone hasn't seen the character creation yet, then this would be a good time to, well, see it. So it's pretty detailed, surprisingly. I think anything we'll just keep the hairstyle simple, since it's only going to be for keeping the buff on, really, so at least I still have access to the rest of the costumes I got, so we'll get a nice Kenny Crow t-shirt on, nice pair of jeans, some fresh sneakers, there we go. I don't really think we need any gloves. We can have the big Kenny Crow costume, and for I think we'll just put on some glasses. There we go. We'll see if it's here avatar, so whenever we're going to be buffing weapons, we can just use this here character here. I don't really think it matters, since I don't think I'll be using this here character much, but I'll make it anyway. Okay, that's the character. And yes, there's the buff. Now let's just make sure that all the gear's still here. And yes, here's all the gear from earlier. You can see it all of the... I just start out as level 1, as you do.
Anything I can assist with?
So we'll change back to Kenny Crow, the main character. And we'll just continue farming gear or whatever. Okay, here we go. So the other character has the buff on them for whenever the gear's getting upgraded. And the other character here is just for
Any bright
doing
idea?
stuff. So let's say where we can send some power. Let's see. Seems I've already sent power everywhere I can, except for this here 60,000 node, and this here 38,000 node. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick hunt for
I
the
can barely keep up with
4,000 power. Let's see. Ghost in the Machine is usually a good quickish hunt
Thank
to
you.
do for
you. Do be careful.
power and money. So we're just gonna do this one here then. See if this here goes well. I mean, hopefully it does, but it can take a while. It depends how much parts that you break off the enemy whenever it does it. When you break a part off the enemy, you see, they go into a vulnerable state where damage done to them is increased a good bit. However, once they get back up on their feet, the damage is reduced a bit. So usually breaking them and just wailing on them, to put it simply, it's usually the quickest way to do this here mission. It's also a good way to get your laser sensors and whatnot. So let's see if this goes alright. So we're just loading up into the camp again. Anytime today, of course, or tonight, I should say. It's currently 11 past 9 where I'm at. Not sure how long I'll be streaming for, by the way. Probably go to at least half past, maybe half an hour. I'm not sure, but we will see what happens. So we'll get that mystery meat tin, go and depart, and let's see how this goes. So we'll just wait for people to spawn in. See if this goes okay. And let's see, we got 3 more Or 2 more people in. Oh, we need 1 more AI and we're good to go. And thanks, Ellie. Hopefully the mission goes well. Alright. Looks like we're in and we're good to go. Alright then, lads. Let's go, boys. Check down this here big thing here. Favorite weapon? Good question, to be honest. I'm usually happy enough with anything, really. As long as it gets the job done, I find that's the main thing. So, for example, I like to use this here axe, as you just saw, makes this big dude vulnerable, so we can go on ahead and wheel on him, break the lower parts off. Usually his arm here is a good starting point. There we go. Now that's done, we can check down this lower... Alright, he's back up on the speed mode here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Do a few warp strikes on him. See if this here works. And if we can get another break going, that should hopefully go okay. Now for our rescue... Alright, he's up on his feet again. There we go. For now, I'm just gonna focus on checking down some of the enemies here, just for more parts. Like old eyes there. There we go. Check down this here comes. Usually for this, their AI usually focuses on the mech, and I usually just check down the enemies. I mean, we both get the gear, so it's useful enough, I think. There we go. I highly doubt it, but I wonder if we can actually poison this dude. Likely not, but oh well. Right, he's back up on his feet. Let's start dealing with him. Right, these dudes are weak against your daggers, which is nice. I'll need the swords out for him. There we go. Getting these eyes going, which is fun. There we go. Right. We're weak against crossbow bolts as well, which is also handy. There we go. Alright, time to focus on the big dude up here. These prescription knives can hit them, I think. Right. Same for his legs. This works. Before I heal up our teammates here too. There we go. Okay, Kenny Crow here is about to go down. He's about to be turned into chicken stew. Or definitely crow stew, but whatever. And let's see. Try and come down. Okay, hopefully we can do more damage with the daggers, since if your party's entire health collectively on average is below 30%, the daggers do like, I think it was 80% more damage. A bit traditional really, but they do seem useful. Right, we'll keep that part locked onto the machine gun arm, and we'll see if we can get the parts broke off, and then get the farming going really. If this goes alright, I mean. Be nice to get the extra resources anyway. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes now. Alright, we got his lower part down, and we just beat him. That should give us enough power to power up that garrison place. Hopefully that goes okay. There we go. Have to get healed up there too. Probably but the explosions, they do a good hit of AoE damage. We'll just heal up. There we go. Alright, let's see what food has been made up at camp today now. Ellie, I say, nice job. Thank you. I think it went well.
Welcome back.
Here's Monica. Let's see what food she cooks for us tonight. Let's see, we got the mystery meat tins and the other ingredients that she has. Let's see what she makes. Ooh, nice.
Dinner is served.
Some spicy long bone rib steak. That looks quite nice. I actually had some pie myself for dinner, but that there steak looks nice. Quite like steak, you see. Quite nice.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
Let's see, we got the eyes, the condensers. Alright, that's enough power to power up that garrison place. So hopefully this goes okay. So I think once we've powered up that there place, we can get that there warrior Psycho thing, so that should hopefully be okay. Not sure if I'll use it or not, but if it's alright, might give it a try. Not sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And now we just have to load in again. That should be fun. And we've been streaming for almost 23 minutes. 23 minutes now. That's going alright so far, I think. Alright, let's load back in and see what we can do. It looks like we got some more donations waiting for us. Alright, we got some money, that's nice. Can almost buy that Mugo costume soon. Alright, let's go to the power route place and send the stuff. Send
Ready
power.
to get powered up?
Let's see, 38,000. Here we go.
It's looking brighter already.
We got 8,000 go and the warrior Sago. There we go. Looks like we can
Say
buy
hi
that
to your
Mugo
pals.
costume now. Let's go on ahead and pick it up.
Hey, welcome back.
Alright, here we go. We're at the shop. Let's see, should I buy the suit or the Mugo costume? I wonder. I suppose I'll go for the Mugo costume first because let's face it, it's a Mugo costume.
Don't be a stranger.
Anything I can assist with?
Alright then, let's see what the Mugo costume looks like. On the character, I mean. Okay, let's go to attire. Outfit. Let's see what this Mugo suit looks like. Oh nice, we even have a wee cactar in the front part, that's cool. Alright, that's a pretty cool costume now. Alright, let's see, should I keep the Mugo costume or go as Kenny Crow again? And I think we'll stick as Kenny Crow for now, so let's go on ahead and keep him. I'm gonna type in Kenny Crow, here we go. So we'll just let him load up, and we'll probably do a few more hunts and see what happens. Okay, here we go. So I think for now, all we
Any
need
bright
now is
ideas?
to get the power for this here big 60,000 node. And then for, if they add new areas for the December the 12th update, keep some power for whenever that happens.
Best of luck.
We'll run
You're
on
the talk
down
of
to
town,
the...
kid, thanks to those photos.
Oh yeah, we should probably check out the photos here too. Let's check, see if there's any good ones been taken. Have to wait for it to load up.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes.
Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, they look alright. That's a good one there. Is he dabbing? Looks like it. Looks like he's doing a dab. That's pretty cool. Well, or not. It depends if what you think of it. But
If you see one you like,
there we go.
I can frame it for you.
Okay then, let's head on over to the what is it? The wee car that takes you to all the different towns. See how that goes. Check the items here, just real quick.
This
There we
Imperial
go.
lady left.
Indeed. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the depot place. I'm pretty sure I have enough materials to do a trade for one of the weapons I've been looking for a while, so let's see how this goes. I can't wait till the 12th just so that the loading screen time gets reduced a good bit. Because honestly, I think most of the stream has just been staring at loading screens basically, but that's no problem. And we're still loading, that's fun. Let's see how this goes. Clark Matthews, hello. Hello Clark Matthews, welcome to your stream. We're just on our way to one of the depot places here, just to see if we can trade for a weapon or not. Well, I'm wearing a Kenny Crow costume. That is pretty cool. Let's see, who was it?
Take your time,
Is it this person? Let's see. Well, I don't really need, well, a chocobo suit, that could be something fun to go for.
Thank you very much.
Let's see. Or we can go to
Welcome.
the shop here. Let's see, what was it? Dancing daggers, maybe? The squeaky hammer. I suppose I could pick it up for a laugh, I guess, but what I do want is the nameless blade. So once it's all maxed out and stuff, I can turn into the Affinity Blade. And as far as I know, the Infinity Blade is one of the, I think it's like highest raw damage in the game, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it'll be pretty cool to go for. But I think for a laugh, I'll pick up the squeaky hammer for a laugh, and the dancing daggers just for collector purposes.
Thank you kindly.
Indeed. And I think because our dude here
You
has
see
weapons
something?
as well,
Let me know.
or at least materials for trade. I don't think I need anything particular at the moment, but at least he's here.
Thank you.
So I think we'll do one more hunt, and then we'll just end off the stream, because it's getting a bit late-ish, so I might just take it easy rest of the time, I guess. game looks cool. It does indeed. I quite like this here game. Quite like the Comrades expansion, to be honest. Has a good bit of gameplay to it, with all the different hunts and missions that you can do. So yeah, good fun.
This Imperial lady left flowers in front.
You should stock up this game for Christmas and Asda. Yes, I would recommend it.
I foresee great
Might get a lot
things
of
on your
sales
horizon.
going. Probably. Let's see, what mission should we do? I'll go for this one just for the fun of it.
A
So we'll
fine choice.
get
I wish
started
you a
here.
safe
Hopefully
return.
this here goes well. So let's see if this goes okay. So we're just loading on into the mission, see if this here goes alright. As I said, this will just be the last mission for heading offline for the night. So let's see if this goes okay. So as before, we'll just hit depart, and we'll grab some stuff here just as we go. Or wait for the hours to spawn in. Yeah, the Kenny Crow costume, it's pretty cool to be honest. One of my favourite costumes really. I mean, let's face it, it's pretty cool. We even have a matching emote set. If it loads up, I mean. There we go. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. So we've got Nelly, Luca, and Sarah. So that should be fun. I imagine this here mission should go alright, I think. Right, let's head on the battle. Get the good old oh, a cactar's appeared. Let's see if we can find him. Okay, he did. Where is he? There he is. We'll check him down first so we can get the extra materials he drops. They drop quite a lot of fancy materials, you see. Or at least a few for upgrades and stuff. Alright, maybe we'll have to take down a few of these here enemies first, just so they can go away. Like, there he is. There we go, that's him down. We got the Blossom, and now the little boss has spawned on too, that should be fun. We've got the Needles, the Blossom. I'm pretty sure it was some stuff from him that we can use for upgrading weaponry. Hopefully one of the magic pots spawning, but the magic pots, you see, they, if you give them an ingredient, they give you like a heap of power crystals in return. Really takes out some of the farming. Alright, let's take down the big dude here. Right, he's weak to katanas, that's good. I'll just keep hacking him away with this one, man. I'll have to get around farming the heaps sometime to get that nameless blade. Here we go. See if this goes alright. Going good so far, which is nice. There we go. Got a good parry, so we can warp strike him. There we go. Alright, if this keeps up, he'll be down in no time. And there we go, that's him down. He's gonna take down his buddies, and that's the hunt done. There we go, all done. Right, once we've loaded back into town, I'll probably just end the stream here. I'm just returning to camp in a few moments, and then we're good to go, really. Alright, let's see what food we get going, and there
Glad
we go.
you made it back.
Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully something good.
Well, let's dig in.
That looks nice. Creamy meat and veggie saute. Looks like mushrooms and stuff in it. That looks quite nice. I quite like my food, you see. So, once that's done, we head back to town. I'm just gonna go on ahead and end the stream.
One can't wage war on an empty stomach, so eat up.
Okay, we got some nice stuff here. The cactar spawn was pretty handy, getting some more stuff going. So once we've loaded back in, we'll just go on ahead and end the stream, and maybe I'll stream again some other time. The Final Fantasy 15 Comrades missions, I suppose they make good stream material, I guess. Might do another one at least Fridays. I might do another one tomorrow if I'm not busy, but we'll see what happens. Okay, here we are back in town, and guess we'll just end off the stream here. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure you like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you nice people next time.